Hey everyone, it's your girl Courtney Shavante back again with another tutorial. Make sure you do hit that like button and hit the subscribe button for me so that way you don't miss any more of my content moving forward. So today we're going to be making some cute little stud earrings. So we're going to be mixing up about 30 about 30 milliliters total of some resin. I'm using some pink resin and I'm also using some glitter resin. I made more of the pink than I did of that blue glitter mix. So from here, I'm just going to make sure that I get them mixed up really well, and also that I add in all that clear resin because I hate wasting my resin. It's so expensive and it really adds up. And so here I'm just making sure that all my colors are nice and mixed. I'm using my heat gun to thin that resin out as well, so that way I can be sure that there aren't any bubbles or anything like that, and it flows very smoothly into the mold. So I'm going to start using my glitter mix. I'm pouring in, I filled up the first two and I did the other two halfway, and then I'm going to go through and alternate using this pink. This is my first time using this mold. I didn't quite realize how fast these small holes would fill up, but they are filling very quickly. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to go ahead and start in with some gold foil. So I'm adding some gold foil into a few of these just to add some diversity and make each of them unique. Now with the foil, I would suggest making sure that you press it down the best you can. It does trap some air bubbles in there sometimes, which can help it float to the top, and you don't want that since the top of these are technically the backs of the earrings and they won't show. Just go ahead and continue adding in your resin to the different holes, mixing up in whatever pattern that you like. Adjust with your toothpick, and then you'll be good to go. We're going to let this cure a bit after we blast it with the heat gun and remove those bubbles with alcohol, of course. Alright, so I did let that cure for 48 hours because I wanted to make sure they were nice and hard. What I'm doing now is I actually have another project that I'll be working on, which is perfect because these don't take any resin at all to really do this part. So I'm just mixing up my resin really well, making sure that it's bubble free, scraping at the sides, all that, making sure you mix it up nice and well. You're going to take your pipette, and when you take your pipette, you're going to be adding small little drops of resin onto the backs. I'm doing row by row so that way I can make sure that I'm paying attention and I can just be as detailed as I want to be when I'm working in smaller amounts. Use your tweezers and you're just going to add on these flat back earring pieces. Just type in jewelry findings on Amazon and that should help you out a bit. But yes, these are for flat stud earrings, and I'm just using the resin as a glue at this point, adding that stud back on top, and then that's going to secure really nicely because that resin, as you know, it cures nice and hard, and it's just going to make sure that stays in place where you're not going to worry about the earring popping off of there. Make sure they are level. Use your toothpick to make, I'm sorry, not the toothpick, but use your tweezers to make little minor adjustments and things of that nature. Alright, so at this point everything is on there. We're just going to make sure that nothing is shifting. Make sure there's no bubble underneath because a bubble will make that shift. So make sure it's pressed down firmly. Make the adjustments necessary, and then we're going to let that cure for about 24 hours. After that's done curing, we're going to go ahead and, just kind of bend and wiggle our mold. So if you bend it, since these are so small, it kind of helps them pop out at a place and everything. And then from there, you can just grab it by that little stem and pull them right on out, and they come out very easily, super easy. trying to be mindful of how I pull them out because I kind of did them in pairs a bit when I was doing the different designs and stuff. So I'm trying to make sure that they're lined up the way I created them. Alright, so just a little quick flash. These are how the front of these turned out and everything. I'm just going to show you the rest right quick. Super pretty. I love how that glitter is just flowing. I love how these mica powders give that metallic, iridescent, textured look. I love how these foils pop up and just in different places, just showing off like, here I am. And some you can't see it, and some you gotta get a little closer, like, so it just really depends on the angle, and they're just so unique. Alright, so after we finish pulling them from our molds and everything and inspecting, as far as selling purposes goes, there are only half of them that I felt comfortable putting up onto the website. So those are the 4 that I will be packaging. The others, they're still cute and they'll just be used as gifts because I did notice little air bubbles in them more than I'd like personally. So I'm getting everything together. I have like the little earring cards, also came from Amazon. I got them from off of there. It came in a big pack of them. I'm just going to be placing these on by the pair. They already have the little holes in there for the earring studs. You're just going to take these little rubber backs and you're going to place them onto the stem after it's on the card, and that's going to keep your earring secure on that card right there. So from here, after I get that on, you're just going to see me repeat this process and everything using the remaining earring sets that I will be selling. Alright, perfect. So now that I went ahead and gotten those attached to the cards, I'm going to go ahead and place them each inside their own little plastic paper. Before I do that, I'm going to make sure I wipe off any smudging that might have come up when I was handling them into molding. And then I'm just going to slide that on in there, make sure that the little earring backs aren't tearing that plastic film. You're going to pull off this little protective piece right here that has the adhesive on there. Be careful, it's kind of hard to grip with these nails. But from there, I'm just going to fold that down on top of there. And that's how our earrings are going to be packaged. Just go ahead and repeat these steps for those other 3 pairs. This packaging is going to make sure that no one has their hands on them, feeling on them in case you do any pop-up shops or anything like that. Helps keep them nice, sanitized, and prepared for their forever home later. Alright, so these are how our babies turned out. These are my first couple pairs of stud earrings. I of course make other ones. I don't have tutorials quite yet, but if that is something that you guys are interested in, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Which pair are you guys' favorite? Me personally, I like this pair right here, the pink ones with the blue glitter, and that blue glitter is also a very close runner-up for me. But you let me know your thoughts below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more of what I put out for you guys. Thank you so much for continuing to watch and support my videos. We are growing so fast. I can't wait to see where we are a week, a month, and even a year from now. I have so much more going, so much to show you all. You have a great one. See you later.